Thanks for joining us for this week's Raider Report. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Conrad.
Please stand for the national anthem performed by WSMA State Honors Choir participants Emma Allsweet, Elizabeth Dornfeld, Sage Wirtz, and Cole Lyons.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were still gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
With fall comes the Skills USA Big Buck Contest. It is $5 to enter, and there will be 4 winners total. There are over $150 in prizes that will be given away to the winners, 2 of which will be randomly drawn even if they do not harvest a buck.
The first and second biggest buck will win based on points in spread. The buck must be shot in Wisconsin or Michigan this season.
You must submit a picture of you measuring the spread with a tape measure.
This competition is for PHS students and staff only. See Mr. Dayhut or Mr. Pitson by 2:30 on November 14th to enter.
Next PHS is taking a trip to Japan in 2027. I apologize. There will be an informational meeting next Tuesday, November 11th at 6 p.m. in the Hub.
Moving on, the Red Raider Jazz Ensemble is hosting a Veterans Day Jazz concert. They will play on Saturday, November 15th at 7 p.m. They will be playing in the auditorium at PHS.
To continue, the one-act cast and crew has been working hard on their play Shuttersome, Tales of Poe, over the past few months. This past Wednesday, they went to sectionals at O'Connell Falls and are now advancing to state.
Next Tuesday, November 11th at 7 p.m., the cast and crew will have their community night show at PHS. Entry is free, but donations are accepted and appreciated.
It's that time of year again. The Red Raider Showcase is almost here.
This Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m., you can come and see all the hard work our PHS choir has done since August.
Tickets online are $5 or $10 at the door.
A meal is provided before both shows. A meal voucher costs $10, and you can hear background music from select singers and piano music.
A few days ago, the chemistry classes held their 20th annual Chemist Ween. Now over to Nico Vanderparen with more information.
Recently, chemistry class held their 20th annual Chemist Ween last Wednesday on October 29th, where each chemistry teacher would present a number of experiments to the classes. Each teacher presented 3 to 4 experiments per class. And now, I am here with one of the chemistry teachers, Mr. Gussie, with more information on the topic.
The importance, I think kids having fun, seeing cool things that chemistry can do in a kind of a fun setting. We did the Haunted Mansion. I think that really kind of makes kids kind of excited about seeing those experiments in front of them. There's many. I only do about 4 of them. I think fan favorite is blowing up the pumpkin at the end. But there's a couple of really cool ones with the Rubens tube, and there's a lot of fire coming out to music, and I honestly love them all. Well, this is our 20th Chemist Ween, so it has evolved. It started with about 3 experiments, and we just keep adding internet, looking at different kinds of experiments online. It just kind of grew over the years. Setup process. It takes about 24 hours for the room to get set up. It takes about a full week to get all the chemicals pulled. My TAs, which are seniors, actually set all that up for me. Happy chemistry!
Thank you, Mr. Gussie, for the interview, along with Mrs. Welsing, Mr. Blackford, Mr. Smiralva, and their helpers for putting everything together. Congratulations on a spectacular showing for your 20th annual Chemistween. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Nico, and thank you to all of the chemistry teachers for always putting on an amazing show for the students.
Hope Squad is hosting the Pack the Pantry Challenge from November 10th through the 21st.
All donations benefit our Pace Pantry in Pulaski, helping local families in need. The most needed items include cereal, soup, peanut butter, and boxed meals like Hamburger Helper.
Bring items to the main office and place them in your grades collection box. There will also be a box for staff and community members to donate.
The grade with the most food collected wins a bag of candy to be handed out during homeroom on November 24th.
Let's show kindness and support for our neighbors and help fill the shelves for families who need it most.
PHS bowling is starting up again. Last night was the first of 2 registration and practice nights, with the other being next Tuesday, November 11th.
Next Thursday, November 13th, will be the first official day of practice, starting at 3:30 with a parent meeting following at 5 p.m.
Student Council is looking for your input on how to improve our school culture.
If you have any improvements that you would like to share, please scan the QR code on the screen.
Student Council members and advisor will be looking at your responses to see what can be made better around PHS.
Hey Jonah, did you ever take tumbling classes when you were a kid?
No, but I did see some teachers doing cartwheels in the hallway.
Let's tumble over to Lee and Olivia with this week's Hallway Huddle.
Hey, teachers, can you cartwheel? Would you do a cartwheel?
I sure would.
Would you be willing to do a cartwheel for us?
Sure.
Would you be willing to do a cartwheel?
I'm gonna try.
Are you willing to do a cartwheel for us?
Sure.
Would you be willing to do a cartwheel for us?
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to do a cartwheel?
Yes, if you let me practice one first.
Are you willing to do a cartwheel for us?
I can give it a shot.
I was a girl in the village doing all right. Then I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right.
Do you want to do a cartwheel?
Yes.
Makala, we're coming for you.
She was a fairy.
Would you be willing to do a cartwheel for us?
I guess so.
Whoa, that was flippin' awesome. I wish I could do a cartwheel.
Next, as almost all of the fall sports have finished their season, let's head over to Ruth for fall sports recap as she talks with some of our senior athletes.
The cross-country team had a great run this season. Last weekend, 4 of our runners competed at the state cross-country championships held in Ridges Golf Course. For the boys, Parker Marshall finished 82nd and Arden Gillen finished 87th. For the girls, Maggie Girth finished 20th and Emerson Fabry finished 54th. Emerson, how was your experience at state?
It was like a really good experience getting to spend like a few days with my teammates at a hotel overnight.
Yeah. Parker, what was your favorite team memory this season?
My favorite team memory was getting to throw our assistant coach into the pond.
This past weekend, the girls swim team continued to compete in Ashwaubenon for conference. They now move on to sectionals this Saturday. Good luck, ladies. Georgia and Bryn, I know your season isn't quite finished yet, but what was your favorite memory as a team this season?
My favorite memory is our glow-in-the-dark day where we turn off all the pool lights, throw in glow sticks into the pool, and swim in the dark.
Bryn, what are you going to miss the most about swim?
I'm going to miss having team dinner after a long, hard practice.
The girls' tennis team finished up their season a couple weeks ago with a 13-5 record. They were clearly able to make a statement in conference this season by being able to hold their own against state teams. What was your favorite team memory this season?
Was either the Wassa 2-day tournament or Manitowoc match.
Gretchen, do you have any big acknowledgments for the team this season?
Yeah, both our JV and varsity teams had a winning record this season, and we had 5 players go to sectionals this year, which is awesome.
And lastly, asking you, our captain, the 2-year captain, Ruth Krause, what are you going to miss most about this team?
I'm going to miss playing with my best friends and the bus rides home from matches and just competing at the highest level. The girls' golf team wrapped up their season on a good note. Congrats to Charlie Lasecki for making it to sectionals as an individual. They were also 3 strokes away from making it to sectionals as a team. Grace, what were your team goals this year, and were you able to accomplish them?
Our team goal was 400, and we were able to accomplish this by over 10 strokes.
What was your favorite team memory this season?
Getting ice cream after every meet.
The boys' soccer season came to an end last Thursday, losing 0-1 against Homestead in the sectional semifinals. Despite the loss, the boys still held a winning record of 10, 8, and 4. Nolan, what was your favorite game or one that really stuck out to you guys?
My favorite game was our 2-0 win against Cedarburg, and the game that really stuck out to me was our 1-1 tie against Preble.
Jonah, as a senior, what was your favorite memory from this year's team?
My favorite memory was winning the regional final game at home and then the team dinners at Alex's house.
The football team had a successful year and ended the season with a 5-2 conference record. From winning the homecoming game against Appleton West to a decisive win against De Pere, the season was not one to overlook. Brock, what was your favorite game to be able to play in this season?
Yeah, my favorite game to play in this year was probably Milton, first round of the playoffs. We got a 23-20 win and was a great team effort.
Ben, what's the best part after a big win?
The best part for me after a big win is going up to the student section and singing the school song.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to the coaches that helped us through the season and gave us a great football season.
The girls' volleyball team ended their season on October 25th. However, the girls didn't go down without a fight, losing to West De Pere in 5 sets. They ended their season with a 5-4 conference record and finished 5th overall in conference. Lauren, what are you going to miss most about being a part of the volleyball team?
I'm going to miss practices when we're all having fun and just getting along, and after team dinners when we would play games.
Addie, what was your favorite memory this season?
My favorite memory this season was the regional finals volleyball game at West De Pere because we were all playing super well and it was just really fun.
And shout out to Miss Langlitz
for making all the really cool graphics.
Thanks, Ruth. Congrats to all fall sports athletes on a great season, and congrats to the seniors for completing their last fall season.
Lunch for today is a turkey club rack, barbecue bacon burger, or pizza choice with sides of tater tots, cherry tomatoes, cauliflower, and blueberries.
That's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in.
Make it a great day and a fun weekend, Raiders.